Hello everyone, Marissa Miller here, and if you are new, which you probably are, then welcome to my channel. And if you are not new, then welcome back. I am an author-illustrator, and I have currently published 2 children's books. The first is a picture book called Chasing Figments, and the second is a young reader's middle grade book called The Grim and the Fantastic. Both are available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other online book retailers if you are interested in checking them out. Please excuse the random background. I got tired of our insulation siding being my background, and so I put up a sheet thing to try to make it look a little nicer. So that's my attempt at it. It's been like 2 weeks since I have done a video or any sort of updates on my Publishing Diaries. If you are new to all of that, then the Publishing Diaries is me documenting my progress and process from for going towards publishing, from finishing the book, writing the book, to publishing it, and all the steps I need to do in between. My first video was mapping out everything I needed to do, and I've done a couple of other videos and updates along the way, so if you were interested in seeing all that happened in July, it is now first week of August, then I will do a little clicky thingy up here that goes to the playlist. This project that I am working on is my first young adult book that I will be publishing. It is not illustrated, and it is young adult. I did a title reveal recently. The book is called When Wicked Runs West. It is the first book in a 4-part series, and it is a mashup retelling of 3 classic stories where I took the characters and their environments and I mashed them together and made it into my own unique story. Think of it kind of like the TV show Once Upon a Time, where they took the characters and the worlds and things like that, but they made a unique story with it, so it's its own thing. That's basically what it is. My updates for what I have done since in the last 2 weeks since my last video. The last one I did, I believe, was editing, so it was what I'm doing when I'm proofing and editing and the things I look for. And then since then, I finished my cover. I did the artwork for my cover, and I did all the layout design and everything, and got that finalized, I think. Finalized. And I couldn't do anything with filming that or doing anything with that because I'm not ready to do my cover reveal yet. So I didn't film anything to do with that. In hindsight, I probably should have, so that way after I did the cover reveal, I could have been like, hey, this is what the process was. But I didn't think to do that, so I don't have anything on that. And then secondly, I got my copyright application in by my intended deadline, which was by the end of July, so July 31st. I did get that in, and again, I couldn't really film that. I was going to, and then I was like, there's a lot of personal information on this form, like my address and such things, so couldn't film that. And it was kind of, I guess, uninteresting to just like watch a video of me filling something out. Like I felt like I needed to show the screen, and I couldn't do that, so I ended up nixing that idea. Basically, it was hard to film anything in the last 2 weeks, so that's my catch up on the progress that I've been doing. Where I am at now is my list for August consists of, post-it note here, work on my website, plan out my reveals, which I've done the first one, which is the title. It was a series of 3 little videos where I used some video clips and sound clips that I made the sound clips, I mixed them together on Mixcraft, and then the videos and stuff, they have something kind of to do with the story. They're little hints at it, and kind of like ambiance videos, I guess, and the title is in them. All 3 of those are on my Instagram, which is @MarissaMillerBooks, if you're interested in looking at those up. And then I will have to plan like my cover reveal and things like that later. So anyway, plan my reveals. I will be looking into doing book trailers, which I'm really excited about, and I hope I get to do because I love the idea of book trailers. And I will be working on my promotional materials. That is going to be like bookmarks, posters, flyers, things like that, things I'm going to be posting. In regards, again, that has the cover on it, so I can't really show anything to do with that until I'm ready to reveal my cover. Then there's going to be bonus materials, which I'm really excited about because I didn't do this before. So this book is not illustrated, as I mentioned a minute ago. And my other books were both illustrated. So I wanted to do concept art and maybe some little illustrations and stuff, have them available on my website. And so if you got the book and you were interested in looking at bonus materials, then you could go onto my website and find it on there. And the other thing is that I wanted to have some bonus reading content for like if you buy the book during a certain time, or if you buy it off my website or something like that, then you get this downloadable content included in with the book essentially. So I will be working on composing those, and I'm excited about doing that because I have some fun ideas for it. And I'll be mapping out my social media because I am not great at the social media thing. I'm not super organized about it. I do have some health limitations, so I don't always feel like up to getting up and getting ready and filming and things, or taking pictures or things like that. So basically what I need to do is I need to, on days where I do feel up to it, do it in advance, be better about that, so that way I can just schedule out posting. I just need to be better about doing that. So I'm going to try to get on doing that. And then the last thing is getting ARC readers. So I am currently getting a couple more beta readers, which a beta reader is someone who reads either the whole book or a portion of the book and gives you feedback on it for while you're making changes. Basically, it's kind of like a test run to see how your book reads to an outside audience. And then lets you know if there's anything you need to do to like clarify, or maybe there's some errors that you missed, or there's continuity errors or something like that. It's going to let you know, and it's also going to help with things like knowing your demographic and just bonus things like that. So I am getting hopefully a couple more of those, which is a little late in the game for the process. You should do this sooner than I'm doing this, but it was kind of a spur of the moment thing to do this. I decided at the end of June that I was like, October, that is the time I want to publish this. And honestly, I picked October because in the title it's When Wicked Runs West, so I thought that October would be a good time to do something with the word wicked in it, because Halloween, even though it's not really like a Halloween story, thought it was savvy to try to incorporate that. I was trying to think ahead. So this is very contingent on whether I get my copyright or not, because I won't be publishing anything until I get my official copyright registration approved. Because yes, you have generalized copyright in the US. Once you create something, you as the creator have ownership and copyright over your creative work. However, that doesn't always hold up super well in court should there be any sort of like plagiarism or perjury or issue where someone steals your work. That doesn't always hold up super well. So I like to go the extra step to just have it documented that, yep, this is mine, it's registered, it's in the Library of Congress, so that way I don't have to go through all this headache and heartache of trying to prove that my work is my work. So I'm not going to do anything until my thing is copyrighted, and that could take a while because of all the COVID stuff. Things are backed up, so I don't know if it's going to be approved in time. So hopefully it is. And then so back on track, ARC readers. ARC readers are advanced reader copies readers, and so that is going to be like essentially your finished book, or what you hope is your finished book, unless they catch more errors or something, but your finished book, and you're going to send that out and they're going to read it with a non-disclosure thing, and then they have the agreement that with getting the book ahead of time, having the time to read it, that they are going to post a review either on your release day or in like your release week, so that way it kind of starts you off with a little boost, so that way you are starting out with reviews rather than, I guess, chasing reviews after you've published, because people, when they buy products, they tend to look for reviews to see if it's worthwhile to read the book, or sometimes even just seeing that there are reviews can sway people to buy a product. So I'm going to try to get some ARC readers and get that sign up set up this month, so that way I can get it to them next month, and then hopefully we're just kind of, a lot of it's on standby until about the copyright, which makes me nervous. Anyway, this is the plan though, so I'm going forward with it. I am working on my website, and I didn't know if it would be like interesting to like show some stuff about working on a website. I think it's important for like authors to have a website, like beyond just social media and stuff. It looks more professional to have like a .com website rather than like a .com / blogspot, or sorry, like a Marissa Miller Books .blogspot.com or .wordpress.com. Like, it just looks more professional if you have marissamillerbooks.com, right? So that of course does require money. You do have to pay. You need like a hosting website, and you need a website like platform. So I use Bluehost and WordPress. I pay for my domain registry and everything, which is Marissa Miller Books is my domain name, and I pay for that. It's an annual fee, and then I use WordPress. I use the tools on WordPress to make my website. I have been neglecting it horribly for a long time, so I am trying to go back through and do some things to like boost it, update some information, be a little bit more engaged on that. I'm going to be trying to add things in, like things that you're supposed to have, like as good marketing people have, like email lists and things like that, subscription to email lists, pop-ups, and those annoying things that you click out of when you go onto a website. Basically, I need to add those because those popping up tell me that I'm legit. So I am working on doing that. I've been looking into like researching plugins. Plugins are basically, they're like these little things on your website that allow you to do additional stuff outside of what your theme has. So basically on WordPress you have like your dashboard, and it's going to let you make pages and like add things to a menu. You pick a website theme. You do posts. You have categories. There are things like that, and like you can add photos, media, embed YouTube videos and things like that. You can do all that in generalized WordPress, but like what the plugins do is they kind of just like allow for certain other elements. Like basically, essentially, I guess I should just say that plugins are the non-coder's way of getting your website to have additional features. You don't have to know coding. You kind of just get the plugin, and it gives you a code to copy and paste into your thing, and you're good to go. You don't have to create it yourself, which is nice because I'm not a coder. And that is kind of what I am working on with my website. So I don't know. That's what I've been up to. That is my update. That is where I'm going. I think that I will have, I can do a video later on about my website. I will be planning the reveals, so those are kind of their own thing. Maybe I'll do a video about the process of trying to make a book trailer. And maybe mapping out my social media and my ARC readers process. Those could be things that I could do videos on. I'm just spitballing here. This is kind of a random video, but I just felt like I needed to update. So anyway, that is all. If you enjoyed this video, be basically rambling off a to-do list at you and explaining it in more detail than I probably needed to, go ahead and give this video a like. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it so much. So please like it. And secondly, if you are interested in following the rest of my Publishing Diaries journey, which probably will have videos more interesting than this, again, kind of a generalized touch base video, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You will be able to know when I post videos about anything, or if you're just interested in that, getting the Publishing Diaries updates or whatever, anything that I post will be on your subscription list then if you hit subscribe. And lastly, if you hit the notification bell, I do not have a schedule for content, so if you want to be notified about when I do have content out, you're going to need to hit the notification bell, because I don't have regularly scheduled videos every Tuesday and Saturday or anything like that. So yeah, like, subscribe, helps me out a lot. Really appreciate it. And as always, if you feel like commenting, please comment. I love engaging. I love talking to people. I love making new friends and facilitating relationships. And the best way to do that is talking, and the way to talk over the internet is commenting. So comment, please. I would love to talk, I guess. Anyway, I think that is everything, so I will be back later on in the month with some more videos. As usual, thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time. Bye!